Okay. Episode 4. We're back again. So I'm gonna make my way over here because if you watched episode 3, you would know that I didn't do the build that I wanted to do. So this is going to be a very big building episode. Basically, I have a list of stuff I want to get through. I'll just rifle these off so we know what we're doing for the episode. We're gonna clear a bunch of trees for the build. We need to go find spruce trees because most of the build is using spruce trees. We're gonna do a little bit of a terrain build here. Nothing really big, just something small to put the build on. We are going to do a villager breeder. We need to do an iron farm, which I think we're gonna do in that big chasm over there. We need to finish our enchanting setup because this is not excusable to not have any gear. Plus it'll just make this a lot faster. We're gonna bring villagers from the breeder into our carrot farm over there. Once we get some of those going, we need to then gather all the other blocks we need for the builds, and then we should be able to start doing our build right here. So you're going to be seeing a lot of montages today. It's going to be a lot of traveling around, finding stuff we need, and gathering stuff to put this build together. But once we put it together, it should look really nice, and then we'll have an established building style for this area. So yeah, let's not keep you guys waiting. Let's get right to it. Let the montages begin. Okay, that didn't take too long. Oh, I set that tree on fire earlier. Yeah, that didn't take too long. Basically just cleared out all this space. I'll eventually end up clearing most of this stuff because I'm gonna end up doing custom trees and stuff like that. But for now, this at least allows us to see where we're gonna do this build. So basically, this is gonna get built out a bit more, like elevated up, and we can just fill it in, flatten it out a little bit, and the house is going to sit right on top of that. That way we can have a pathway that comes out and goes this way back towards the village, and then we can build some stuff along the shore and stuff like that. But yeah, that will allow me to get this build going. So I need to gather a bunch of stuff for the terrain, which, I mean, it's just going to be dirt for now. Eventually down the road, when we start getting a bunch more automated farms set up and better blocks, then we can come back and readdress a lot of this stuff. But for now, at least, it'll just allow me to get the house up. But actually, now that I think about it, before I find the dirt blocks, I think I want to go fly around and find some spruce trees, because we're going to need that for the most of this build. There are going to be a couple other pretty hard blocks, like, I mean, I say hard, but we're going to have to go dig and find them, like diorite and stuff like that. So kind of a little bit of a spoiler of the color palette we're going with here, but hopefully it comes out looking nice and people like it. So yeah, I'm gonna go fly around. Probably won't record it. I'll just go fly and find the spruce trees, come back, and then we're probably just gonna start like a big tree farm thing here that we can just farm. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh. Okay. I didn't even have to fly far. That was a lot easier than I thought. Okay. What is that? Oh. Hello. We'll have to come back and get some foxes at some point. But, okay. I'm gonna gather a bunch of trees and saplings and bring it back. So, see you in a little bit. All right, so I got all the saplings planted. These are just going to be growing. I'm going to chop them as they come, which actually I'm going to just do this one right here while I'm talking. So next thing up, while this is all growing, I'm going to be just constantly farming this stuff, because we're going to need, I think it's like 1,200 slabs or something like that. We're going to need a bunch of shelves and all kinds of goodies that are made out of spruce. So while this is going, we are going to make the villager breeder, which will be over there. So I'm going to wait for a sapling to fall out of this, and then I'll start building that. While I'm over here, I can add more to this. Does it need to have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Need 5 more. We need 4 beds for this builder, or breeder, not builder. Get out of the tall grass. Thank you. Oh, yup. Thank you. That should be enough for now. We'll eventually make a wool farm, so that will be enough for now. Alright, let's set a chest up over here so we can get all the blocks we need set up. Going to need that. 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. So 3 trapdoors, even though I mismatched them. I'm gonna need to get some torches. I need water buckets. Three of those. We need to make a composter, which is slabs, not that. We're gonna need some glass. We're gonna need some glass. We're gonna need leaves. So let me just grab some leaves real quick because I still have the shears on me. Cool. Leaves, a lever. We need some glass so we don't suffocate them. Need a button. Rails afterwards to move them. Dispenser, some minecart, and then whatever block we want to use. I think for the time being, I'm just gonna use cobble, and then later, I'm sure we're gonna redesign this anyways. So. That, get the building blocks, and then just need to make some rails. I don't know how many we'll need, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, so let's start building this villager breeder. I'm following a tutorial by, his channel is More Tings, and I don't know if he was the original designer of this or if he stole it from somebody else or what it is, but that's the one I'm following. So I figured I'd do a little voiceover while this time lapse is playing in the background. I'm trying to figure out how to make the videos more interesting with the amount of time I have. I work a full-time job, so I'm really enjoying doing these, but I want to make it as interactive and fun to watch as possible for the time that you guys are dedicating to watching this. Speaking of the time dedicated watching this, the last episode somehow got like 60, almost 70% view, average view length, which is absolutely insane. I mean, granted, only 20 something people watched it, but it was like a 50% jump from the episodes before that, which was a huge outlier to me. But I'm not sure if it has to do anything with the shorts. I've been trying to put shorts out with the episodes, so if you haven't seen those, definitely check those out. This week I'm gonna put out more shorts during the week to try to keep view times up and keep people interacting with the channel. But yeah, so let me know if you guys like these videos, this kind of style with the time lapses and stuff, or if you would like to see a pivot in styles or anything. Let me know down in the comments. I really haven't gotten any comments on any videos, so it definitely would encourage me a lot more with any type of feedback, even if it's bad. The other thing I wanted to talk about while this time lapse is still going is I did manage to get some new subs, so that's cool. I'm pretty sure it's because YouTube is actually like showing my content now. They put out a lot of impressions on the last video, so it hit a lot more people than it did the video before. So I greatly appreciate all of you who subbed. I just hit 10 subscribers, so we're really on the way up here. So yeah, if you manage to somehow stumble your way into this corner of YouTube and watch this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you could sub. Maybe even drop a like if you're feeling froggy. It's free, helps me out a lot, makes me feel good, allows me to sleep good at night. it makes me look really cool to my brother. So I would greatly appreciate that if you could. For right now, I'm going to be keeping a schedule of every Sunday coming out with a Forever World episode. Maybe once I optimize my editing a bit here, because I edit my own videos, we can do more episodes per week of like different series or whatever. But for right now, it'll be every Sunday, and then the shorts will come out staggered during the week. But I'm going to stop yapping now. I'm going to let the rest of this time lapse play out, and then we can get back to the rest of the episode. The breeder's done. For anybody who's never seen like this style of build before, basically you're gonna have two villagers in here. These carrots are gonna grow, they're gonna trade back and forth, they'll make a kid. The kid, when it gets nighttime, will want to run to these beds in here, but they can't because of the trapdoor, and they fall down the hole. Down underneath, as you saw during the time lapse, there's a water stream, and they'll get trapped underneath, like right here-ish. When they grow up, they are tall enough to come out of the hole, and then they'll get trapped here, where then we can have this minecart push them. It'll go down through, grab them, and they'll pop out right here, and then we can cart them off to wherever we need to go. So now we're going to do the most fun thing that Minecraft has to offer. We are going to try to get villagers to go in a hole where we want them to. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can just get one at a time here. Oh, man, we're getting both. All right. Oh, go down the hole, please. Nice. Can you go down the hole, too? Where are you going? No, stop moving. Alright, boat it is. Stop. Go that way. Please. Go on the other side of the paths. Alright. Whatever. done. I wonder if I can just... Nope. Nice. Okay. So this is going to take a little while to spin up. But once it does, we will just have as many villagers as we could ever need. They'll just pile up in here until they start crushing. We will do something to make this look nicer. But for now, we can at least let this go while we go do other stuff. So we're just going to let that go for a while. I'm probably going to put like a glass top over. Did I just say a cat? Oh, I want it. Let's see if I can get this cat. Where'd he go? Well, actually, it's a she because it's a calico cat. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yes. It looks just like my cat in real life. Come on. I'm taking you home with me. Come on. That's going to be a goal of mine in this series. I have 4 cats in real life. I'm going to get one that matches every one of my cats. Come on. So that's 1 of 4. Come on. Yes. Go inside. Nice. We'll have to get you a name tag. Do I have a name tag? No, I don't. I'll get you a name tag. You stay there. Realized I should probably put a roof on this, as zombies are just going to have free access and fall into the thing. So let me do that real quick. Nice. Alright, so I've been farming away. Started crafting the blocks that we're going to need for this build. A lot of spruce stuff so far. We need a lot more. In the interim, I'm going to build the terrain for this. Also, I laid out some lightning rods because we're going to need them for the build, and we need them at a certain oxidized level. So I'm going to do this terrain section. It's not that big, so it'll just be a quick little time lapse. So see you in a little bit. After most of my day, I think we have everything basically to start putting the build together. So, like I said, it's going to go right here. Oh, and the sun's going down. Okay, we'll wait for the sun to come down. Daytime's here. All right, let's get to building, shall we? After what feels like an absolute eternity, we have finished the build. This is going to be our starter air quotes house. It's a bit more elaborate than a starter house normally would be, but give us plenty more space. So let me give you the quick tour. The inside's basically empty. I got to do a little bit more terrain stuff, but this is like a main lobby. I was gonna do like some crafting stuff here, some barrels, just like some storage, pretty it up. This is a big open room. I'm not sure what to do with this space yet, but up there I need to add lecterns to form like a railing. I just don't have enough books yet. So yeah, let me know what you think we should be doing with this big room. Any ideas would be appreciated. Upstairs, another room that not really completely sure what I want to do with it yet. Maybe like potion brewing, that type of stuff up here. This I'm gonna turn into a bedroom once there's a railing. Then downstairs is this massive open room. I'm gonna turn this into a gigantic chest room, which is why I left half slab at the top there. I don't have the wood yet. We're gonna build a tree farm pretty soon in some upcoming episode. Also ignore that one hole in the wall there. I gotta fill that. But yeah, so this is the house. This is how it came out. I'm very happy how it came out. I'm not a good builder. Hopefully the time lapse comes out. I have yet to see what the time lapse looks like, so hopefully that comes out really nicely. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the build, if there's anything you would change about it, or basically anything. I'm looking for any type of feedback. In typical fashion, I started editing this video and realized I'm already past 30 minutes, so we are not going to have enough time to do a bunch of other stuff without turning this into an hour-long video. So the other stuff I mentioned at the beginning of the episode will be in the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really did. This build came out fantastic. Maybe sometime in the future, if you guys want to see like build videos and creative I designed this, let me know. We definitely can try that stuff out. I'm not a good builder, but I can try to do whatever. So yeah, see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.